So, good evening, everybody. To the City of Arcola City Council regular meeting for Tuesday. Welcome to the City of Arcola City Council regular meeting for Tuesday, January 14th, 2005, beginning at 6 p.m. at the Arcola City Hall, located at 13222 Highway 6, Arcola, Texas 77583, for the purpose of considering the following items. The City Council of the City of Arcola, Texas reserves the right to meet in closed session on any of the below items should the need arise, and if applicable, pursuant to authorization by Title 5, Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code. It is now 6 p.m., and I call this meeting to order. Tonight's invocation will be led by Councilmember Greg Abar, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Mayor Pro Tem Evan Sanko.
Dear Lord, thank you for letting us gather here this morning. Please come into our hearts and minds and help us and make the best decisions for your citizens and the state. In Jesus' name we pray. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
This time we have roll call. Councilmember Evelyn Jones. Here. Councilmember Greg Abar.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Evan Sanko.
Present.
Councilmember Rosemary Bigby. Councilmember Florence Jackson. Also present is City Attorney David Olson. City Secretary Edith Flournoy. And our City Financial Director Eunice Jackson. At this time, we will have public comment of a general nature. Citizens who desire to address the City Council with comments of a general nature will be received at this time. You will be allowed 3 minutes for your comment. Provided that any member of the public who wishes to address the city through a translator, you will have 6 minutes. Madam Secretary, do we have anyone for general public comment?
Yes, Mayor. First, we have Mr. Rodrigo Carrion. He's here to speak about agenda items 8A and F. Oh, see.
Do we have any further general?
No, sorry.
Okay. So this is for consent and regular agenda items. Madam Secretary, do we have any more for public comment?
Yes, Mayor. We have one more, and that would be Mr. Michael Wilson. He's also speaking about agenda item 8 regarding the towing.
Madam Secretary, do you have any other comments?
No, Mayor, that is it.
At this time, we will move to city council comments. Notice is hereby given in accordance with section 551.0415 of the section 70 code. The city council of the city of Arcola may receive reports about items of community interest from city staff and or a member of the city council, but no action or possible action shall be taken or discussed concerning the subject of such report, except as provided by section 551.042 of the Texas Government Code. At this time, Councilmember Jones, do you have any comments? Councilmember Abel, Mayor Pro Tem,
Um, just happy New Year to everybody, and I hope this year is a great year for everybody. I just hope it's the best year yet. Enjoy.
Councilmember Biggs, Councilmember Jackson, and I don't have any comments right now. At this time, Madam Secretary, we move to the consent agenda.
Yes, Mayor. We're down to agenda item 3, consent agenda. 3A, consideration of and possible action on the approval of the minutes of the regular December 10th, 2024 meeting. Ingrid Flournoy, City Secretary. So, can I get a motion, Mayor?
Mayor, motion has been made to approve the minutes from last month's meeting, December 10th, 2024. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Minutes are accepted.
Who second, Mayor?
Oh, I'm sorry, second by Councilmember Biggs.
Okay, thank you. Now we're moving on to agenda item 4, matters held. For A, discussion, consideration of, and possible action to authorize the mayor or designee to execute any and all documents related to the purchase of an ordinance codification service from General Code LLC in the amount of $10,380 for the initial project, and upon completion of the codification, an annual fee of $1,545. General fund. Item was held November 12th, 2024. Priscilla Graham, Administration.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mayor, City Council, I'm here to ask that we get your approval contract with Bill Code LLC, common known as 260, total is recommended by attorney, assistant, and legal attorney, the staff and our residents. This will have the initial cost of $2,380, and then $1,545 on a yearly basis. With all three demos, you get cited in the database. For example, you can see some countries work with kids of other cities, and the cost is reasonable, and there are no hidden costs.
Council, this is one we talked about yesterday, for clarification of the motion has been made by Councilmember Abar, second by Councilmember Jones. All in favor? All opposed? The motion has been passed.
Agenda item 4B, discussion, consideration of, and possible action on the financial report for July 2024, August 2024, and September 2024. Item was tabled December 10th, 2024. Ms. Eunice Jackson, Finance.
In July, we had the hurricane and the deposit that was actually collected from municipal court was 81,000, but in August it was 98,000. It went up to 98,000, and in September it went up to 95,000. So we increased the deposits because of the hurricane that was in July. The expenses that we had in July, we still had expenses even though it was the hurricane. We still had expenses, but the expenses went down in in September because we caught them up in August, as you can see. So all the reports for July, August, September, what was down in July, we increased it in September. Do we have any questions?
Council, anybody have any questions? Can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve in September 2022.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Abar, second by Mayor Pro Tem Ebony Sanko. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
Agenda item 5, presentations, information only. 5A, December 2024 permit monthly report. Ms. Lanisha Garrett, permit manager.
We issued 25 building permits, one driveway permit, 12 electrical permits, one fence permit, 3 field dirt permits, one related permit, 5 mechanical permits, 18 summer permits, 35 water permits, and 2 new water permits, for a total of 109 permits issued in the month of December 2024. The inspection.
Thank you.
Agenda item 5B, city engineer report. Mr. Lawrence Turner, Calusa Inc.
Good afternoon, everyone. As you know, I'm putting a report that's in the package, so we, hitting this report at high level, it's pretty much still the same thing. Just to update you, updation number 2, contract is actually started working on that one over there at Dallas and, Masterson. So that one should be completed probably within the next 30 to 45 days. Next item on there that I have is the flow monitoring, and we actually have an item on the agenda tonight for the approved flow monitoring, which is part of the sanitary sewer evaluation and rehabilitation. This is all about reducing the I&I. That's what we wanted to do. That's an ongoing mission. I get to talk about that because they're no longer the only project, and you're not the only city that deals with it. I have to remind you, every city that's on the sanitary sewer business has just something that they deal with. It's a part of the game. Expansion, wastewater treatment expansion number 1 from 675 to 950. The construction complete. We're closing out the project right now. Putting together last year invoices. We finished some invoices from Jackson that were poured all over the freshwater supply district. We're going to run for them to pay, and we'll reimburse everybody accordingly. It's the last thing I want to talk about where we got the permit to expand the wastewater treatment plant to 4.1 MPD. That's still at TCEQ. I would expect probably the next 60 days they'll give us that permit that'll allow us to expand to 4.1 MPD. That's the ultimate test that the expand plant to. And we don't have any more land to expand to that point. But that's just the permit. And that's what it is. Allows us to discharge that amount right there. The last thing I am going to talk about is expansion number 2. This is paid by freshwater supply district number 1. Plans will be completed this month. We'll start advertising this month as well. It will come back before this body in March. If everything goes well, in March, we'll be bringing back bids that will be received, opened, and vetted for that building. talked about this in the council meeting, probably a month or 2 months ago, that we sent a letter notifying Freshwater One that we want to do another expansion. That letter was sent in the last week of it. The council, the body authorized me last month, that letter was sent to them last month, and this month is living in their office, and to decide what they want to do as we move forward to try to get another. That concludes my report. I'll entertain any questions anyone have of me as it relates to my report.
So, Mr. Chairman, so,
Yes, sir.
to clarify, you said that this next expansion that will go off the bids in March, right? Now, that is a result of cash. You said it's all for Freshwater One, right?
Yes,
And that is a result of past action because the city did not take action to participate in that. Is that correct?
that is correct. At that time, so as I said before, either party, the regional facility agreement that we have between the city of Arcola and Freshwater One, as regional facilities have been there for the last, let's say, 10 to 20 years. It says either party can make an expansion of the facility. The requirement is that they notify the other party. So we've done an extension, Arcola's done an extension, it's just that's what we wanted to say, and we want to participate, they didn't participate. And so, this last extension, it was, all parties were notified of phone debate, and the city of Arcola elected to not participate in that extension. Because that's what we wanted to do. And they're paying for everything, even though everything comes from the city. They are the check company. And that is all they do. Engineering, construction, infrastructure. And it would be, even if it's going together, everything is, the cost is there based on your program share. Any other questions? Huh?
So, oh man,
Yes, sir.
we're expanding freshwater, our water plant. So where's freshwater?
The water plant is under there.
Okay.
Only the wastewater sanitary sewer.
Okay.
But we are participating now.
Okay.
We are going to participate in this.
We notified them that we want to do something. Now, if they want to,
Okay.
contract says, do you want to?
Uh-huh. Yeah, like how they, okay.
Yes, sir.
I see.
All right.
Thank
Agenda item 5C, food court report, Mayor Williams.
We just wanted to let you know, this food court report, we keep calling it food court, but we are moving to we're expanding that, and it's gonna be the wellness part. So, I will keep everyone abreast of what is going on as, we progress in that process. And, right now, I'm just looking for contractors to help in that process. And, well, and, and I'll be going through our engineer to make sure that we do everything according to how it needs to be done.
5D, state of the city, Mayor Williams.
Okay, so I just wanted to kind of give you an update on Hurricane Beryl. We sustained a lot of expenses during that time, and so just want to let you know we've been working. Let me say, P-Part's been doing a lot of work with FEMA. We've been doing trying to make sure that we get reimbursed for all those costs. The lift station number 2, there were some repairs that we've had to make as a result of Hurricane Beryl. The night that Hurricane Beryl hit, we had some issues over there. So all the costs that we've expended as a result of that since that time, FEMA is going to be looking at allowing us to get reimbursed. Right now, that whole lift station is being rehabbed over there on Masterson, as our engineer said, and those costs are going to be reimbursed. Carport was torn apart during Hurricane Beryl, so it's going to be reimbursed. We've already, we completely, we fixed that, so we're, no longer looking at estimates, we already done the work. Yeah, and so we're looking, we keep those costs. So now, is what else?
damage mitigation and also the generator for City Hall are two other projects that we'll be putting in for FEMA to help us mitigate the city and help with drainage and also get a generator at City Hall so when we lose power, we'll have it'll be a stationary generator so the building will be able to have power still.
Okay, so just kind of want to update you on that. Those are things.
All right, Mayor, we're down to agenda item 6, regular agenda item. 6A, discussion, consideration of, and possible action on the December 2024 municipal operations and consulting report. Mr. Roland Leal, MOC Area Manager Operations.
Happy New Year to y'all. I should have a copy of your operator's report. I'm looking at this here. November 20th to December 20th, 2024. There were 923 water connections. And there were 1,866 sewer connections. Just below, over the 6,394,000 gallons. That is built out 5,005,000 gallons. Just to the right, we have 69 Delinquent. We have water and sewer company. Just below, you have people with 130,000 wastewater. We did have a total of 4.45. Sewer connectors, water plant, wastewater treatment plant, water treatment. I mean, you go to the bottom, this is total down, total down for, we are total is 6,850,000. To the far right, total that's what we want it to be on, 3,997,000. Once again, we have to work on this side. This is utility being monitored and monitored your discharge monitoring system. The main one is always third to the bottom of the control line. Now, here is this line. That's what I got for you.
Make a
Oh, no,
motion
you
to
got a
approve.
motion.
Okay, make a motion to approve December 2024 MOC report from Roland.
Motion has been made by Mayor Pro Tem Evan Stanco, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? This report is accepted.
Agenda item 6B, discussion, consideration of, and possible action on the ratification of a development agreement between the City of Arcola and Post Oak Point LTD et al. Mayor Williams.
Okay, as we talked about, we discussed yesterday, council, this is basically just to, some housekeeping to pull together. We had some items on the agenda last time that we said we approved them, but they also need to be in ordinance form, and so one of them is in ordinance form, one of them is just an approved item, so we just put them both together, and that's where that, and we needed, so it's just general housekeeping. Now, it's just a motion on that. This is we're just ratifying the government agreement.
Make a motion of the ratification of the development agreement between the City of Arcola and Post Oak Point.
Motion has been made by Mayor Pro Tem Evan Stanco, second by Councilmember Stanco, Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? All right, motion passed.
Agenda item 6C, discussion, consideration of, and possible action to authorize Olson and Olson to proceed with the acquisition of easements for Post Oak Point LTD et al. Development Agreement. David Olson, City Attorney.
Hi, good evening. Really, this step is not actually authorizing eminent domain at this point. It's simply instructing us at the staff level to go ahead and get appraisals done for all the outstanding easements to acquire the missing pieces the developer was unable to negotiate a reasonable sale price for. And then make initial offers with the landowner bill of rights and that bona fide offer, which is going to be the amount of the appraisal. Then there's some time that we have to wait in between that and the final offer. Throughout the process, so you'll be kept in the loop as to what we're doing. In fact, before we send the initial offers, I think we'll sit down and talk to you about what the appraisals show and how much money we're actually talking about before we send those out. But it's really just authorized us to kind of move forward. I don't know if we have funds budgeted for this at this point, Mayor. We don't. Okay, so I mean, it's up to y'all if you want to just do it under general legal services, or if you'd like to allocate a specific fund for this so you can keep track of the fees associated with this project. But we can work that out later. For now, it's really just authorizing us to move forward with these necessary steps.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilman Abram, second by Mayor Pro Tem Franco. All in favor? All opposed? Motion is carried.
Moving on to agenda item 7, plans, plats, and permits. 7A, discussion consideration of and possible action to accept the preliminary plat of Glendale Lake, Section 16, a subdivision of 22.687 acres of land located in I and GN Railroad Company Survey A-352 and the A.B. Langerman Survey A-456, Fort Bend County, Texas. 62 lots, 5 blocks, 5 reserves. Mr. Lawrence Turner, Calusa, Inc.
Glendale Lake, section 16, this is coming for you 15 times previously. This is 16. This is a master plan community, that was approved over 10 years ago. And the developer is continuing on, sections like this. This is the preliminary, we'll come back to you again, but, we reviewed the preliminary plan, made some minor comments. Staff recommendations, this is approved the preliminary plan, subject to the comments. And again, it'll come back to you again for the final class, and they'll normally be within the next, I would say within the next 2 or 6 months, they'll normally come back with the final class. This particular one here, at 62 lots, 5 reserves, blocks. Are there any questions anybody have of me as it relates to this particular plan?
South of 105 something like that.
This is gonna be, east of 521, but it's all still part of that Glendale Lake subdivision. All this is still part of that master plan community. Where the elementary school is.
Yeah.
All of this is right there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, all that's part of it. Yes, sir. That's a LTISD, Fort Bend ISD question right there. I don't know their long range planning as it relates to additional schools. I know that they have a lot of work coming. They are gonna pay dues. I'm not gonna demolish it, but these are.
Is there a school on this plan? No school on
Oh,
this.
no, ma'am, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. Okay. No, and pretty much with these type of developments, they put the schools that serve that area. So the same elementary school that's there now will pretty much serve all of that community. The school district like to put there because it's less than a 2-mile radius. It's less than 2 miles, kids will have to walk to the middle of the class. So really, we try to put schools within the master plan community. No other questions? Let's go through this.
I'll make a motion to accept the preliminary plat of Glendale Lake, section 16.
Motion has been made by Mayor Pro Tem Franco, second by Mayor Pro Tem Councilman Jones, all in favor? All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
7B, discussion, consideration of, and possible action to accept the final plat of Post Oak Point Industrial Site, a submission of 3.256 acres of land situated in the Thomas Burnett Survey, Abstract 7, City of Arcola, Texas, Fort Bend County, Texas. Mr. Lawrence Turner, Calusa, Inc.
This came before you, previously as a preliminary plat, and as usual, we come back with a final plat, this is located at the intersection of State Highway six and Waltham, which is you pretty much see, off that door right over here. We reviewed the plat, they have some minor comments that need to address in the final plat. This is a, plat that exists, 3.25 acres, that is some type of commercial there in the area. We have no objections, we will make sure that we make recommendations for council to approve the plan that they put this out. Are there any questions that anybody has of me that would like to?
Since we have a developer here, do you mind, sort of, do you have any ideas yet of who will be coming in over there? Or what they'll be doing?
There's not going to be an industrial type of use. There would be a retail pod, there is about 2,000 feet. And then, what's contemplated is basically retail storefront with a warehouse back in the back. These things have retail storefront and they're storing their inventory in the back. And then simply a set of things we have to constantly look at before the land comes approved. The plans that we need, the drivers and the accessibility that we've asked the city for. Thank you for working with me. That answers your question?
Big one. Not at this time, y'all have to do that, after, you have to. Okay.
And if we approve the final plat,
Motion has been made by Councilmember Abar, second by Councilmember Jones, all in favor? All opposed? The motion is passed. Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Yes, sir.
Agenda item 8, contracts and agreements. 8A, discussion, consideration of, and possible action to approve professional services agreement with Safefield for code enforcement and inspection services, general fund, Mayor Williams.
Council, this is from yesterday when we discussed in terms of, bringing in state guilt who is very, used to coming into municipalities and, providing code enforcement inspection services. We have a commercial, property on 521 in South Turn that we need immediate attention to, and we are also on top of the, code enforcement in terms of buildings, substandard buildings that may be needed to be addressed. So we are looking to bring, space to. So, so that's what this is about, bringing into those.
And here we set from the garden.
Yeah, we just need, some time.
I make a motion to approve the professional service agreement with Safefield for code enforcement and inspection services.
Motion has been made by Mayor Pro Tem Evan Stanko, second by Councilmember Evan Jones. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Okay. Agenda item 8B, discussion consideration of and possible action to accept a sign renewal with Lamar for a 1-year term with a one-time payment in the amount of $2,500. Mayor Williams.
This is going to be billboard that's out front. The city takes in $2,500 a month, not a week, a month, a year annually until they decide to bring in an electronic. Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Mayor Pro Tem Franco. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
8C, discussion consideration of and possible action to approve a contract with Everbridge for NetSol 260 to provide a mass communication system for the city of Arcola in the amount of $3,564 for the initial first year with an annual renewal amount of $3,300. General Fund, Police Chief Carl Bryant.
So this is from the presentation we had on yesterday. It's just a mass communication system for emergencies and things that we have throughout the city that Ms. Elise spoke with yesterday at the workshop.
And there's no other way to get information.
We put things out. We've tried. I mean, with Hurricane Barrel, we put things out on social media. Everybody doesn't have social media. There's no way for us to put a large amount of information to a mass number of people without something like this.
Greg, I know that you keep saying this, we also took money back from last year, so, in Texas, so, the cost will be covered. When you transfer money back to Texas after you didn't use all of it. Okay.
When would this be initiated?
As soon as it's approved and we get set up, let's say, 30 to 45 days.
Any extra equipment, anything we gotta buy, after?
No,
Well, I know I do receive text messages from Fagan office, they just go out. I wonder how you do that.
they have a system similar to this.
So the motion has been made. Do I have a second? Motion has been made by Councilmember Abar, second by Councilmember Bridges. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
8D, discussion consideration of and possible action to approve a contract with Tyler Technologies to replace 3 ticket writers in the amount of $8,765. Court Technology Fund, Police Chief Carl Bryant.
Again, this is just, we have 3 older ticket writers that we acquired back in 2019 that need to be replaced. They're no longer working properly. So the municipal court has allowed us to use this money out of their court technology fund to purchase these ticket writers.
how many ticket writers do you have?
We have a total of 6.
How many ticket writers? I mean, they specify.
How many officers do I have? I have a total, right now I have
No,
15.
patrol.
At one time, on Wednesdays, everybody's here. So for each shift, I have 3 to 4 people, depending on the time.
So if they make a stop, then they gotta call another policeman to come write the ticket.
No, I have a total of 6 ticket writers.
Oh.
We initially had 3. 3 wasn't enough. We needed 3 more. So I want to say a couple of years ago, the court brought us 3 more ticket writers to allow us to have 6 ticket writers.
I'm not understanding. So these policemen here can't write tickets. They
Yes, they can, but we're trying to replace 3 of the older ticket writers that we have.
so the police that you have, you're trying to replace them.
The ticket writers.
That's why I'm confused. I thought
Okay.
these were human beings. Okay, so
That's not a ticket writer.
okay. So you have 6 right now.
Ticket writers.
Okay, you have 6 right now and 3 police patrol a day. So I mean, I'm saying y'all may all be here, but 3 are all on the street.
It just depends on the shift. On Wednesday morning from 10 to 4, I have 4 to 5, maybe even 6 officers here. It depends on who all is here. I know on Wednesdays everybody's here. During the day you have a lot of officers. I'm here, Sergeant Simmons is here, so we need possibly more than 3 ticket writers at one time.
More than 6.
No, we have 6 now. 3 are not functioning correctly. So if those go down, I only have 3. And so I'm asking to replace the 3 that are not functioning.
We didn't fix them before. Or get them up before.
No. And these 3 that we're getting will have a 5-year warranty. The ones that we have now do not have a warranty.
Those not the ones we replaced.
We have never replaced them.
Okay. I need to replace them.
So can I entertain a motion on this?
I make a motion to,
From the Sport Technology Center. It's dedicated to this record. Can I entertain a motion? Is that a motion? Can I get a second?
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Abar, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? Notice that Mayor Pro Tem has a motion is passed.
AE, discussion, consideration of, and possible action to authorize the city to negotiate and award a non-consent towing services contract. Sergeant Ephraim Burns.
I'm going to suggest here, council, that we do okay, so we table this item and, revisit this item.
I think we should suggest to make a motion from
This is just, to negotiate.
It's no possible action.
Yeah, it is possible, this is just to negotiate, the contract, so no contract has been awarded. So this is like, do you want the city to negotiate a contract? Do you? So that's what this is, but I'm saying, let's table it until we, as of yesterday. But,
Well, Mayor, so council, the mayor and I talked about this a little bit today, and I think it's worth exploring all options, including opening up the, I know distance was a big issue yesterday. I'm not even sure. I'll have to talk to the sergeant about this, but it sounds like it was a weighted measure as part of their response and not necessarily controlling and would eliminate them. But I think we're going to go ahead and sit back down at the staff level and talk about what's all available, so you know all the options, and we'll go from there. I don't think we're in a huge rush. Chief, is that a fair statement? I know you're unhappy with it. I recognize that, but we can at least punt until next meeting to where we have everything on the table. Sorry, Chief.
You're fine.
So I'll make a motion to table, the non-consent towing service contract.
Motion has been made to table, the authorization of the city to negotiate and water management control contract. Been motion made by Mayor Pro Tem Franco, second by Councilmember Jones. All in favor? All opposed? That motion is carried.
8F, discussion, consideration of, and possible action to approve a contract with ADS Environmental Services for eyesight turnkey 12-month flow monitoring program in the amount of $94,710. Enterprise Fund, Mr. Lawrence Turner, Calusa, Inc.
Good evening again. This is an item that we talked about yesterday in our meeting. We talked about it last month. Part of this proposal right here is to comply with the sanitary sewer overflow plan that was submitted to PCEQ that we're trying to adhere to. This is a flow monitoring within the sanitary sewer system. Contract amount is $94,710. Again, we reviewed it, we talked about it. I'll answer any questions that anybody may have of me as it relates to this particular project. But this is for the monitoring basis throughout the sanitary sewer system. We'll monitor it for a year to see how we're either getting better or getting worse as it relates to tying up the business for life. Any questions for me as it relates to this particular project?
Is this a budgeted item, Chris?
It is not a budgeted item, and it has to be, it is going to be a budget,
You keep in mind that, these services are needs, these are things when we have a wastewater and sewer plant, stuff like that, these are things that have to be done. So we don't necessarily have an option whether or not we can doing it. But, so whether they're budgeted or not, we have to take care of it. So, can I entertain a motion on this item?
contract.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Abor, seconded by Councilmember Jones. All in favor? All opposed? Motion is passed. Thank you.
8G, discussion, consideration of, and possible action to approve a contract with Calusa, Inc. for engineering services for the relocation of utilities on FM 521 in the amount of $99,150. Enterprise Fund, Mr. Lawrence Turner, Calusa, Inc.
This is my last time saying
Oh,
this is, I need to deal with the widening of tax on just like Paul said earlier, that's the thing that you guys do, that you want to do it now. That's what you want to help. You gotta pay it. You gotta fix something, you gotta do it, stuff like that. This is the same thing. FM 521 is in the process of being widened, construction plans, and repairs on all the different utility companies that are within the one right of way. And they have to relocate those utilities when they widen the road right of way. They submitted, 60% set of plans, and so we know where they have to be relocated at. And they are waiting on a total where that's the last facility. It's going to be having plans submitted to show them how we're going to relocate them out of their way and then widen the area. And so we talked about this one last month, and that's another meeting as well. And we're going to have, I'm going to take any questions or anybody have any that we can answer this right. This segment of roadway we're talking about, it's on top of what's starting at Highway 6. It goes all the way south to our city limits. We have water lines, we have sanitary sewer, we have support things, we have all types of utilities. And that can either be adjusted or relocated. First one, they have that portion that's on the west what's the update on it? And so I want to be able to go with a big old smile on my face, like, oh, I got a classroom, and really good at it. If you have any questions for me, I'll be ready to look at.
When you say this will start, if we give you a, okay, when
Oh, we'll start our part. We'll start our part in the next 30 days. We'll get 30 things out, start doing what we need to do. And so what happens is once we get the plan prepared, we have to check out the check out the food. So one of the things that you always hear me say whenever we're building utilities or infrastructure, I always say I want to get these, I want to these, I want to these. I want that easement design. If we put our infrastructure in that easement, it's outside the road right of way, if anything needs to be addressed, it's on them. When we put infrastructure in Texas road right of way, specifically Texas road right of way, when they do any type of widening, relocation, or whatever, it is incumbent on the utility owner to relocate that infrastructure. Because that's why we have to do this. I always say that it's really, really, like I said, I'm the devil's hand, but you know what I'm talking about. Because as an example, sitting this top right now, and the bridge that's on to where they crossing on the first year that. Now, when we widen 2004, we have to build a second bridge. Cross the water enforcement for cross.
And when did they not do this previously?
You know, I wasn't born.
Oh.
Way before. Normally I can catch it all there. But, and,
Where were you then?
where were you?
You gotta think you gotta widen stuff and,
Well, it's like 288, you know, like it's never going to grow. So they just get a little tight spot and then they have to come back and reconstruct it.
long time.
Long time ago. Just plain Almeida.
But now, one of the things that I always do, particularly on the side, is more fast. You know, it's all part of growth. You know, so this is just planning for growth. And even with the location of the infrastructure that we're putting in there, we're looking at what's the else. And I don't know if you remember, related to this item, we came before this body and talked about, and we did the wastewater treatment plant expansion schedule. We did the projections of what we thought Arcola would look like 5, 10, 30 years from now. They're not planning for us today. We're planning for us like kids, like grandkids. That's what we're doing right there. And so now, to do that, take that extra moment and just think about it. These types of things can be addressed 5 to 10 years. Any other questions for me?
And when will we start again?
We will start on our portion of preparing the construction plan. And y'all give me the go tonight. I'm going to start getting through on that to the survey work. But again, we'll prepare the plans. They're going to text out. Text out will have to approve those plans. And we'll go this project is something we want to do on all things, and we'll have those relocated. When they're going to start the work on text out, you know, most people here, they're like, well, we don't care about water. We can't see that. I'm the only reason. What everybody really want to know is when are they going to start on 521 making those proposals and improvements? And I can't answer that one, but I can say it's not happening next year. It's more than likely, I would say it's more than likely 2 to 5. That would be reasonable. Because what you have to think about, you already got it under construction on the north side. It's under construction, that won't get done for another 12 to 18 months. So once they finish that, and that's a major undertaking. That's a major. These are not little bitty things. They have those right of way that they have to put in, or into a those types of things. That's something we should do. Once they even go out the bid, they're going to allocate funding. They can section that. All they do.
What are they going to do with the railroad?
That's a big,
Big
it's
thing.
an overpass. It's an overpass.
Yeah, but it's a
All of that-
pass right now. So
That's
after
that grade right now.
yeah, it's going to be overcast.
That's correct, and that you'll be glad, very glad.
So then, relative to, so this is for the engineering. And
Yeah,
have,
that's what. Yeah.
we have budgeted for $600,000 for
Relocation.
the relocation. So that, yeah, so that's what I'm clarifying. The actual relocation is what $610,000.
That's correct.
Yep. We will have to come before this council.
Because this
Oh,
is
yeah.
And we knew about it, we've already budgeted for it.
We've been talking about this for years.
Yeah.
This,
So this is when get the legal thing. Oh, okay. We still have to be big.
yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, no. I got you.
Okay, can I entertain a motion, please?
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
Thank you, sir.
Agenda item 9, ordinances. 9A, discussion, consideration of, and possible action on adopting an ordinance relating to recreational vehicles, amending the code of ordinances of the city of Arcola, Texas, and containing findings and provisions relating to the subject. Police Chief Carl Bryant.
Okay, this is from yesterday. It's just an ordinance relating to RVs, which would not allow people to actually live in RVs. You can have them parked in your driveway, but you can't live in them.
Can I entertain a motion on this item? Does anybody make a motion on this item?
You don't have any pictures. The property.
You can get
So they can have them parked in their driveway. They can have them parked on their property. They just can't use it.
They can't be connected to utilities. So,
People recorded them on the road by and so on.
Mayor, council, really, this is an attempt to eliminate, we've had a problem with people taking up residency in RVs that are either adjacent to, a residence that is hooked up to water and sewer, or not always. But really, what this does, it prohibits that, but allows them to put it temporarily in manufactured housing communities or the parks like that. So they just have to go through a permitting process with the city. This gives the police department the ability to deal with some of those outlying problems.
If they don't have water.
We don't typically allow people to live, won't issue a certificate of occupancy for somebody if they don't have water or sewer. Same reason as for why we don't allow people to live in a recreational vehicle. It's not meant for permanent residency. So they can hook up temporarily, but it has to be done in a manufactured housing community, which is a defined term in the ordinance.
so what happens if I don't get a motion on an item? So,
Nothing, it just doesn't go anywhere. So if there's not a motion to approve, then we move on.
am I gonna get a motion?
Make a motion to ordinance, for ordinance of
I'll get a second. Motion has been made by Councilmember Abar, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed. So at this time, we're gonna convene into closed session, as authorized under section 551.071 of the Texas Government Code for purpose of consultation with attorney. City council will seek the advice of attorney by pending or